Hi everyone, today's Monday, June 29th, 2020. I'm your host, Isaiah Real. This is the Monday Market Commentary. So to begin this video, let's do a recap of what happened last week. All major indices were down for the week. We had a lot of volatility. S&P, Dow, Nasdaq, all down for the week. I've talked about this before. Again, markets love certainty. We don't have that right now. No vaccine for the coronavirus, no treatment for the coronavirus, and cases rose last week. And so that's going to cause some uncertainty, and hence that's going to cause some volatility. So in my own opinion, a little bit of the reason why we saw a roller coaster week in the markets. Two things I want to share with you today in our Monday Market Commentary. Number one, let's talk about dividends, more specifically dividend cuts. We're seeing that a lot right now in the news. Dividend cuts or companies looking to keep their dividends the same. But I want to talk about dividend cuts. What does that mean to us as investors? Well, typically speaking, a dividend cut is mostly a negative thing for a company due to its company's financial standing. And that makes sense right now in today's day and age because of the coronavirus. So, practically we shut down. So companies have to try to find a way to recoup the losses that they should have made, or I should say, the profit they should have made in the first half of the year. They have to find new ways to try to offset that loss. And so dividends are one way. And instead of giving dividends to shareholders, they're thinking of cutting dividends. So they're using that monies to help buy more goods and services or to help them try to raise that income or stock price for themselves. And so pay attention to the wording they use. Are they looking to cut dividends less than anticipated, or are they looking to cut dividends more than anticipated? That's going to be the crux of really what we hear from companies now and moving forward. So pay attention to the language they use, because that can give you a little bit of a snapshot as to how the company is doing financially speaking now and moving forward. So as an investor, pay attention to that. The second thing I want to share with you is the Nasdaq. Oh my gosh, it's on a tear, continues to be on a tear. Nasdaq Tech's having its best first half since 1983, meaning Nasdaq is outpacing the Dow and outpacing the S&P by a historic margin since 1983. Nasdaq's up over 10% for the year, roughly. Dow is down roughly 10% for the year. The S&P is down roughly 6% for the year. And so this margin hasn't been this wide in return since 1983. As an advisor, I always want to ask myself, well, what happened for the second half of that year? If it's mimicking this, well, surprisingly, Nasdaq actually fell flat and actually tanked the second half of 1983, and the S&P and the Dow rose. Actually, they outpaced the Nasdaq to end the year 1983. So we'll see what happens this year in 2020. It's been a crazy year, so we should expect everything. But nonetheless, thought that was an interesting tidbit to share with you. So just want to share with you. If you have any questions, any thoughts, please feel free to let me know. This is my Monday Market Commentary. Please stay safe out there, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.